Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back with more Horizons Gate. Yes, I did, in fact, take a day off, and we are back with more Horizons Gate. Yeah, not dead, as I suspect many of you thought. Well, YouTube is up on the iPad, so if you guys would like to say hello, well, I'd love to hear from you after my time off. We are going to do a 30-minute video. I always say that, I know, and we go for like 2 hours, but got stuff to do tomorrow, so I really am going to think about keeping it to 30 minutes. iPad is making noise. There we go. Alright, so what are we going to do tonight? Well, tonight, after we cleared the that little infestation problem along the river, we're going to be looking for classes, new classes for our characters to grow into. And along the way, we're going to find an adventure or two to get them some experience so they can use those classes. And really, that's about it for tonight. The big goal is to travel all over the place, grab as many classes as we can in 30 minutes, and fit in a battle or two here or there. And once we have enough money saved up, we're going to do an episode, I think maybe next episode, where we focus on naval combat, because I did indeed promise more ship combat in season 2 of our playthrough. So hitting that 30-minute clock I always ignore, and let's go, shall we? And if you're out there, as I said, feel free to say hello. Would love to hear from you. Oh, right. I'm getting confused. I'm thinking I'm Rumane still. I may have gotten this one already, but I'm gonna look just in case, because it's an easy one to grab. Actually, 2 we can get up here. Okay, we didn't yet. Good. Oh, why does that ring? For no reason. Weird. Commodore, are you familiar with guide chrysalids? They're like big buggy things you can use to track your latitude and longitude. Yeah, it's weird, but they're great for navigating if you're making a long trip. This farm is where they're born. We should buy one, but only if we have the extra cash. Yeah, and Reeves got the right idea, because they are expensive. Very, very expensive. And you know, I would have sworn that there was a job class here, but I guess not. I might be thinking of somewhere else. But as you can see, guide chrysalid 600 coins. We got 5,000, so yeah, we could afford it, but it would be pretty draining on our resources. So for now, we'll avoid that. I just remember we're gonna have to go back to the farms we just left because we forgot to look at the guide chrysalid. Which will be good for our exploration log. Essence stone, I will buy it. That's what I thought. And I'm buying a cloak here because, well, surprise, you can combine a cloak and a hood to create a hooded cloak rather than having to buy one for way more in terms of coin. And these javelins, I actually always found these useful to have early on, but let's save our coins for now. Just for now. Ah, he wants grain. No, we don't have grain. Sorry. And you don't have anything we really want. Okay. Let's see here. And so you go, hooded cloak. And for this one too. Not bad, huh? Hey, Game Zero, how have you been? Good to see you, my friend. Ah, there's the class trainer I was thinking of. Shrine of Water, Flow, Patron, and Crafter of the Elements. What brings you to this humble shrine? Well, we're unlocking Elementalist, of course, the first of our classes tonight. I will gladly pass on the arts. I was trained in the Cathedral of Elements myself, after all. They don't offer that training right now. That means my teaching is the best you'll get. About 250 coins. Sound right? Yeah. That will buy so many water barrels. Ahem. Prepare yourself, student. You are now a vessel into which I will pour my knowledge and skill. I'll get to the other elements, of course, but first we start with water. Now concentrate and listen. And so we have the Elementalist class. And tonight, Game Zero, we are I'm not sure if he trained at all. He may well be a fraud. He seems a little off. Let's see. Essence Stone. Let's grab that. Did he get any more of those? No, he didn't. Okay. So let's see. And they have 250 Sharpshooter, 350 Rogue. Got plenty in Rogue. Okay. Won't get us quite there, but it will get us a little bit along the way. And this one is nice. Contact shot. You can shoot enemies which are right next to you, which is super nice. And of course, far shot is also nice because you can shoot one, or if you choose to invest more tiles away above and beyond your usual limit. So extra distance. So we're definitely gonna take that because we're gonna be using crossbows anyway. And as I was saying, we need to go back here and just briefly back here to look at the chrysalids. They are a nice 2-star find for our journal. Oh, and there is a painting in here as well. 2 stars. How you doing, Game Zero? I took a day off. I felt quite guilty about it. Okay, Runewald, our old home back in the first playthrough. Still my favorite city, I think. So let's see, which of our guys here is playing the Sage? It's the one with the spear. Really, you should have a hammer. Really. Yes, indeed, I did need a day off. I just felt that need for a little break. And we are looking at some cool new games too, but we're going to continue with Season 2 of Horizon's Gate, of course. So let's see here. For our healing friend, Oh, do we even have the, oh, I have 2 of those. That doesn't help me very much. Hammer crafting, though, that's handy. It's what I was looking for. Sword crafting. Don't want to spend too much because we need to. Well, we need to save that money for class buying, but let's go ahead and take these. And now we will make a hammer for our friend. And we're going to make a very nice hammer, which will have a life trigger in it. That way they can heal when they hit. There. And let's see. I think it was you. I believe you had the spear. Let's make sure I got the right person. Yep, I did. Very good. Keep that spear in our stash just in case. Okay, no wild spending here. Although I do need to. What have I got for triggers again here? Let's organize and got a fire trigger, got a wind trigger. Wind trigger would be useful for storm shot, but we're not going that route this time. At least not with our main character. So let's see. Who would that benefit the most? Well, it would probably be most helpful to our friend here, I suppose. Even though really he should be, you know, back a ways casting spells if at all possible. So maybe not. Maybe I'll give it to me. I can't do much with the fire skill, but I can do a lot with the fire damage. Okay, good. So tonight, Game Zero, we are on the search for job classes, and on the way, well, we hope to find at least one adventure. Help us get some experience points to use those jobs. Sadly, it is a shorter episode tonight, 30 minutes or so, because I got things to do tomorrow. I know. Life. When do I have one? Aha, here we are, another class, Bombardier. And yes, sir, you may have that 150 coins. I actually never used that class in the first playthrough. It was the one class I did not use. So maybe we'll check it out this time, who knows. And we got our money back for delivering a letter. I was telling everyone, Game Zero, I think next episode is going to be our naval combat episode, if we have enough money to get the ships. Start doing a little naval crusading for Swashbuckler. Big important class for our main character. We need more than 200 exploration. We have 197, so we're really not very far at all. We can fix that quickly. There we are, 200 on the dot. Game Zero is asking, am I going to be the boarding or cannon type of naval combat person? And I think probably both, but maybe more toward boarding. Unless it's a really big fleet and I don't think I could survive all the boarding attempts, then I might use cannons more. I don't know. Boarding is a little more exciting to watch, I think. Okay, she'll teach us, and just because we had 200 exploration experience. And she's got a painting over there. Make sure you look at that. Never quite remember all that I looked at. Okay, they just got bouillon here, which is pretty much well out of our price range to just pick up and go with. 120 coins each. Although it does sell well, so if you would like to do that, that's certainly an option. We need to deliver that letter, by the way. Oh, the Council of Seartial wants to meet with us. Ooh. Letter of prototype, that's quite out of our way. Not right now. We have to go talk to the council. At last we're getting some recognition. Let's see. Renew our food supply, first of all. Sorry for looking at everything, I'm just never sure what I've missed. Take these essence stones. Maybe get dagger crafting. And let's go ahead and organize here. Keep everything nice and orderly. It's very protective about not selling that fire band. Unlock gatekeeper? Approval process should take 9 months, after which you could complete your training. You have to wait that long? The approval process is absolutely vital. It's in the public's best interest for us to track these things, you know. Various checks have to be made, registries updated, documents processed, you know. However, if you absolutely cannot wait, you can accelerate the approval by paying additional processing fees. 5,000 coins should cover it. Now, that's an absurd fee. Well, you get what you pay for. To accelerate your approval, we would have to pay a variety of experts, accountants, and notaries for their timely work. It's actually quite reasonable cost, you know? Yeah, well, that's what you think, my friend. So he really, for those of you who did not watch the first season or the first playthrough of Horizon's Gate, he really does make you wait 9 months in order to train, unless you give him his 5 grand. Oh, I was summoned in Minovar. Ah, JT, the council has indeed summoned you. The council has this task for you to perform. Acquire magnifying glass. Oh. Currently need 1 magnifying glass. I'm sure you can find this and bring it to us. Yes. Look forward to seeing results soon. Well, you should see them pretty soon. They're all over the place. It was not the epic adventure I had thought, but you know. Oh yes, that's the Guardian trainer. See, there's a magnifying glass right there. It just doesn't belong to us. Did you have one? No. I will take that scope though. And by the way, the scope we're going to put on our main character. And then we'll give this little morale enhancer to another character. Because the scope boosts our crossbow skill. Alright, we're on the hunt for a magnifying glass. Oh, I meant to go the other way. Any here, maybe. No, but another essence stone. That life bead necklace we will come back for when we have some more cash. Ah, yes, that's right, we already trained with him. Now that I think of it, we should have reported to the researcher. Although he's done in prototype, so... we really haven't been down that way. So how many ships do you think I need, Game Zero, in order to start our naval combat episode? Like, I have one cog now. Do you think like 3 might do it? Because, well, I'm thinking about it, and I'm gonna have to crew those other 2 ships, and they're really not gonna be trained for boarding. So I suppose they would be cannon ships, but my main crew would do the boarding. Wow, I used a lot of steel bars. Way more than we could afford. In fact, I have to stop affording things I can't afford. Well, I tell you what, since we got the Swashbuckler class unlocked, where is it hiding? Aha. There we go, Swashbuckler unlocked. Thanks to the power of essence stones. Okay, well, I asked a little bit earlier whether Game Zero thought my idea of expanding our fleet from just the one cog we have to 3 would be enough to start doing naval battles. Because if we attack the ships of Rumane and Yaska, well, we'll get some favor back home in Seartial, not to mention, of course, some goodies from winning the battle with whoever it is that we attack. And of course, you can also attack pirates if you wish. I don't know if you can join the pirates or not. That would be kind of neat, but right now we're not pirates. We're I suppose you would call us privateers, if anything. So anyway, we have contact shot. I'm going to take far shot as well. Now these are the kind of passives I don't like, where +1 to crossbows and bows. Okay, that's pretty good. But you lose movement, and I really feel like as a ranged class you need to be mobile in order to do your best. So that's not something I would pick. But shrapnel up here, well, that deals 25% damage to adjacent creatures when you hit something. So if you hit target 1 and target 2 is standing right next to them, well, they get 25% damage taken from whatever target 1 suffered. So that's nice for groups of creatures, which you're gonna see a lot of. And counter shot is situationally very nice. It's basically Warrior's counterattack, except it's a counter to ranged weapon attacks. You won't like fire a ranged shot in response to a spell or anything like that. But if someone shoots you with a bow, yeah, you'll take the shot. For now, though, we have the requirements of the Swashbuckler. And as you can see, this one is going to be something we gun for right away, a Man of War. When you reload or attack with a melee weapon, reload the weapon in your other hand. So that means we could, for example, wield 2 crossbows, and each time we fire one of them, or rather each time we fire, well, yeah, each time we fire one of them, it will reload the other if it needs to be reloaded. Or you could do dagger and crossbow like I'm doing, and just take a shot, run up, hit him with your knife, and it will reload your crossbow once you duck back out of combat. So that's very nice, I think. One of the main attractions of this class to me. And you can be swift if you wish to, take a little bit less time to act. And this is also the sort of the replacement ability for another of the same name I can't quite remember from Nether from Voidspire tactics. But anyway, for -1 to your movement speed, you can rearrange and equip items in combat freely without using up your action. So that's actually very nice because you can keep, if you want to get really gamey about it, well, it's pretty much what we did toward the end of Voidspire Tactics, which was just keep a bow, or rather keep a bag full of bows or crossbows, which are ready to be fired. And each time you fire one, well, just grab a crossbow from the bag and fire again. But really, that's not necessary if you have Mana War, because Mana War will automatically reload the weapon in your other hand. So if you're really attached to your ranged combat, just use 2 ranged weapons and you're good to go. Let me see here. How many essence stones do we have? We have 4, so not quite enough for Mana War, but close. Okay, I've gotten us off track here, and yeah, we did hit 30 minutes, and yeah, I am not doing myself a favor by ignoring it, but I have to give you guys at least one battle. But earlier, I was saying before, earlier, I asked Game Zero, our good friend for these streams and very informative player of the Tactics series, I was asking him for our naval episode, next episode, did he think 1 cog would be enough, or maybe 3? And he thinks 3 for merchant ships and 5 or 6 for military fleets. And he also suggested for the other crews, the ones that aren't your main characters, to give them 2 crossbows each. And that way, they do a good amount of damage quickly. You know, you're just kind of right away cutting through the distance, because naval battles are timed. They do not last very long, so you want to take out the enemy crew quickly if you can. So therefore he has a very good point, as usual, and the crossbow idea is a very good one, because I usually find myself running out the clock on those naval battles. Alright, let's see, we were here looking for a magnifying glass. But no luck. Oops. Oh, Olek Grove. As usual, when we go into dangerous places, what do? We save. Approach with care. Oh, looks like local bandits. Unfortunately, we can't even try and talk to them. Well, we've got our backstabber ability going on, so if we can just... Oh. Sauce. Hold on, who's this? Looks like fellow explorers, how grand! Careful, JT, I have a bad feeling about these guys. I suppose we're not the only ones to discover this nice grove. Yes, indeed. Nice to meet you. Yes, aren't we the only ones to discover... Yes, we aren't the only ones to discover it now, are we? Wouldn't it be nice for us if we were the only ones to discover it? Yeah, they're gonna try and kill us. We can't have friends. It's actually pretty dumb of me because I just lined myself up for getting 2 characters hit by the spear guy. And just exactly what he did. But on the other hand, if... Well, no, actually I can't. Actually, well, I still can't, but maybe I can get 2 of them. At this stage, we're just trying to take advantage of the fact that they are lined up almost in a cross pattern, which is, well, very nice for us, of course, because it means we can use our 4-tile area of effect attack if we are fast enough. Usually we're not this early on. Oh, lucky us. Wow. Aw, Bugman is sad. I'm sure we could negotiate with him to surrender. Okay, and oh, got one right in front of us. Unlocked Warden, the protective magic class. Very nice class. But it does take some building up. Let's see, we got 79 experience from that. So let's use those essence stones, I think. Otherwise, they're just going to sit there because I'm going to debate with myself over what to spend them on. Even though we can infinitely buy them much, much later in the game. Guess I've got that OCD about it going on, right? Ah, I see. Then you be Star Guardian Ido. No. Let's see. Where were we? I'm sorry, you guys. I got a little distracted there. Whoops. Go to someone's bag. So I could tell Kazovsky there to keep to her own business about the counselors dealings. Or I could back her unit. The Empress's push for a mineral. To try. I mean, if you gotta think if they have, you know, all of these advanced things around here, you would think they'd have a magnifying glass somewhere. Maybe where we're headed next. Oh, right, about those stones. I was just trying to think of where had we been that we had seen one of those. Sorry guys, mousepad slipped right off the desk. Fate is determined that I do not use these essence stones and move along. So okay, we actually will get that talent. So that's cool. The latest battle got us to it. That's why exploring these groves is not only fun, but very important. Lots of leveling and to be done here, lots of things to add to your journal for the researcher, and also you usually end with like a fossil, which will get you the bigger bucks from them. And we're going to go up in just a second to look at the fossil. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that passive. No, not a passive from that. I will. I can't see my mouse cursor for some reason. Oh, there it is. It's weird, I sort of can see it, but not sometimes. Strange. Okay, well, for now we will actually if I can get my cursor to cooperate. Well, this is a pain in the butt, you guys. Mouse is working, it's just not showing the cursor. Except at times, like now. As long as we get where we're going, that's what counts, right? And you might be debating if you're going for this combination, which class to pair with Swashbuckler. Well, that's a matter of debate, as is usual for all of the classes here in Horizon's Gate. Personally speaking, I always like to have a melee option and a ranged option, but there are people who would tell you to use a melee weapon and to use a crossbow or a gun, and that would work just as well. There are some people who are more bow focused. They don't take advantage of the quick reloading trait, but they do take advantage of the other traits. And in doing so, they end up getting the, I suppose you would say, the edge on damage, or certainly on range. They're well out of danger of making a hit. So that's worth considering as well. And let's see. If I would stop getting interrupted, we'd be finished a lot faster. check these guys through. Ordinarily, we wouldn't bother with the iron spear, but well, right now we're short for cash, or we can melt it down for iron if we like. These you can combine with cloaks to make hooded cloaks, so they're worth taking. I don't think all leaf clothing is really worth taking, nor a wooden bow. Aha! He's got some lost documents. There goes increased fame with the council. And we found a cloak as well. So I think that's all of them. Well, I'm gonna look at that again. Okay, it's just iron mail. Okay. Let's go up here. As you can see, usually they, well, not always, but a lot of the time you'll find some iron deposits around here at the end of the grove type areas, with a room like this one, and it's kind of the other half of your reward for completing the grove, or at least a reward of some kind if you finish the place. See, we got a 3-star find there for our journal. This fossil is, let's see, from an ocean-dwelling arthropod. The fossil is heavily damaged to the point that the species can't be discovered. Very curious. And now we'll rest at the campfire if it lets us. It does not, of course. I remember activating this town's job class because I showed you guys how to break the pillar to get to it. This this town has the Breaker class in it, which lets you, as the name suggests, break enemy equipment and other cool things. I would much rather steal it than break it, especially if it's valuable, but sometimes you just need that edge. Oops. Why, hello, smiley-faced emoticon. Make sure you're smiling as much as you can, thank you. Game Zero, do you have any idea about where we can find a magnifying glass near Seartial? It's proving a little more bothersome than I thought. Although now that I think about it, we could try looking at Grand Surf. Maybe a cafe can tell me, says Game Zero. So, well, hey, we'll check the cafe. Oh, actually, I just forgot. Cafe. Those coordinates for Ashport, not helpful. Oh well, we can't find it this way, so let's head back up to Grand Sur. Careful of the deep water, like I was not. Sailing through that will spawn monsters, which will try and chase your ship down. Sometimes you want that, usually no. Alright, the item shop is in here. Try the Chrysalis farm. I think I looked there, but I can certainly look again. Better than I'm doing right now on my own. Oops. A little too far. And actually in the wrong direction. What is with me tonight? One day off and I'm totally out of practice. Hazards of having a dog playing by the desk. I'm curious. Hey you merchant guy. How you doing? Bugman, are you? And with no magnifying glass, you displeased me. But I think I will, just the same, take the steel bar from them. You can use it to forge something nice for someone. Big demand for carapace in Grand Surf this month, really? Sorry, need a little sip of water there. Dry mouth. Inspect his fleet. He has 3 cogs, 2 cannons, so we'd be no match for him, really, unless you were able to board right away and just take him out. Then this would be a great time. But the oh, no wonder it keeps triggering it. I I had my finger one space over from the north key, the E key, the do things key. So let's see here. Does the chrysalid farm have a magnifying glass? It does indeed. Very good guess, Game Zero. Or very good, how do you say, very good investigating. So let's get back to Surth after we have some of the local special. Oh, are these troops? Just wondered. Translated, oh, actually, we learned zero-G technology. Our research ability, and we've got deck 1 already. Yeah, really, for the optional modules, we have a few options for the modules, but I chose to just go with as you can see, I did a stormtrooper material. But you get the point. Anyway, when lost my train of thought, must not have been important. And having 50 days of blend to get out of here. I'm gonna be an old woman before this game ends, and probably be succeeded by my undiplomatic, undisciplined child. Anyway, we have the magnifying glass for Seartial. Let's go see if we get something nice for it, huh? I always forget they're inside that middle building. So let's head up, up, up. Let's deliver the item. Provided a valuable service to your country. In exchange for your service, I am authorized to grant you the rank of trustee. If continue to make a name for yourself, and we will surely call on you again. And there's our sparkly new title, Trustee. I don't know about you, but I think Ramane made our title sound a little more important. But we'll see. Oh, and yeah, we all got 50 experience points for that. And while we're here, we'll give this guy those lost documents. Each of those is worth 2 faction points. Don't know if that's what the actual correct term for them is, but it's what I call them. Kingdom points, whatever you would prefer. Sure do have that place locked up. I wish we could find lockpicks easily like we did in Void Spire Tactics. I'd be curious to see what's behind all these locked doors in this place, considering they want to charge me $5 grand for the job. Of course, you really can wait out the clock if you didn't hear that earlier. Most, what was I gonna say? Most of the time, you're going to get your faction in the game through those lost documents, through guild missions, or through missions from the kingdom itself. We need you to go and kill such and such prestige. And as you see right there, that kingdom declared war on someone, and that caused a bit of a I don't know if you would say a bit of a tiff upon heaven, and that's why we are hired by the kingdoms. It's because, well, they can use us as proxies to do all their work for them. That is not approved by the council. I was deciding, do I want to look for one more adventure spot before we stop or not? I think one more. And we found, what, 3 or 4 classes tonight? So I would say we accomplished the name of the episode, which is always nice. I can do it if necessary. Person who DM'd me, no need to worry about that. And let's see, I've decided we'll look for one more venture. Up rivers is usually this is one of the places I did not clear. Unfortunately, you have to attack it from one side and then attack it from the other in order to clear it, or at least I did with the one I ran up into up in the north. lot of these bugs. Didn't expect quite this many. Hello again, Game Zero. Cast that just to be different. Mixing it up a little. Oops. Wrong square. Oops. There was a take back button like there's for moving. Another one down. nice experience from that little tangle with the bugs. Oops. Could have sworn I had more essence stones, as I've been buying them from the store. But I guess not. It's too bad. Really weird, actually. Oh well. Just have to wait a bit longer for that ability than we thought. Resuscitate, yes. Thank you. And we'll get some more sword skill. This actually, weirdly enough, almost qualifies Reeve to be a bat handler. I would actually do it, but I already have one character working their way down that tree. I'm kind of torn as to why I would want two on the same path down the tree. So I don't know. We'll see. But the whole bat handler thing does sound very interesting. It was one of two classes I did not really try in our first game. Oh, and right, don't forget to look at things. Press the L button and then click. That way, you add it to your journal for the researcher to take a look at when you bring all of these lovely discoveries back to whatever researcher you made a contract with. Usually the one near your capital. Although sometimes they are a bit out of the way. Don't forget the cartographer as well. As you explore more and more of the map, you can go back and get paid for your hard work. bandages. Let's see. Okay, this one has fewer than 2, so we'll give it to him. Even though he's the healer, he can handle it. A fire trigger, that's nice. This early in the game, fire triggers, nice just for getting a little bit more damage out of your weapons. Later on, you think about it more for spell casting purposes. And just looking out of curiosity, do we have revived dust? No, we don't. You have revived dust. No, you don't. Okay then. Oh, and let's see. Iron axe. We shall melt it down. And the bones of some very unfortunate person. More carapace. And here we need to, well, just break the way through. And I actually don't know. Do we need to destroy all of it? My greatsword should really be taking out 2, 3 of these at a time, but probably a restriction of code. Just can't do it. Oops. We need to get another focus stone for our healer. Have to keep an eye out for one. Alright, here's the, the healing hammer probably won't do much. But actually, let's do anything else we want to do here before we do that. So we're going to need a shovel. I know we have one. Must have finally got used up. Oh no, there it is, right on our main character. You'll want to move them up and use it on this little debris pile to find the small gem hidden inside. And that small gem will actually net you for this part of the game, a fairly big reward, so definitely worth your time to explore these options. Okay, so these things I hate. Every time you hit them, at least with a melee attack, they divide. And of course that means they can very quickly, especially when you're using characters with melee weapons that hit like 2-3 squares at a time, they can very quickly become an overwhelming problem, which is exactly what they're designed to do. So, as much as is possible, we try and use magic to wear these things down, kill them. As you can see, magic does not cause them to divide. Well, even if they did, we could probably still handle it, no problem, but saving ourselves the inconvenience. I am so beyond the 30 minutes I limited myself to. I'm going to pay for this come wake up time. Nice damage with the electricity. There we go, much less of a hassle than hitting it in melee damage, or hitting it with melee damage. Iron shields. Bam braces. Not much else there. This carapace here. Okay, it's really time now to unblock the river. Let's switch our control to Reeve, I suppose. Ooh, okay, I guess it has to be right in front of them. There goes the blockage. Excellent. And actually, you know, now I think of it, you find bags like these, take them. You can use them to broaden your inventory space. And so you see now we can pass through that blocked up river without a problem. There's the mining town of Delore. This place actually has one of my favorite soundtracks in the game, but not the favorite. A mithril chunk. If it didn't only have 2k, I would buy that. I will buy this essence stuff though. And an armor crafting kit. I will buy that as well. Time for a little bit of selling spree, and make sure if you aren't using a hammer as your weapon to keep one in your inventory anyway, because there is some stuff that will only break with a hammer type weapon. So it's actually both a weapon and a tool. I'm going to keep the other crossbow as well, just in case I decide to try using 2 of them once I get that passive from the Swashbuckler class. And the reason I'm keeping all these bones is because we have someone working their way up the Unmaker class, and of course the class after that, and it's made more powerful apparently by having skeletal stuff around it. So I don't know if I'm supposed to throw it on the ground or for the bonus or what, but yeah, I'm keeping a skeleton with me. Okay, I guess they're not buying that. Oh, now they are. I'll buy that mithril trunk. It's a little bit of a splurge, but oh well. So, free iron there. It's a shame, truly a shame. Delores having hard times as it is, and now the southern channel is blocked by hill mold. Seartial is being so slow about clearing it. Well, I already cleared it. You have? Take Ansu, and thank you. Please take this 500 coins as payment. No, take it. It's the least I can do. It's actually the most I can do, too. The blockage hit my business hard. But thank you again. I'll remember your kindness. Okay. So we got a little bit of payment for taking out the hill mold. Some iron. Iron and a couple coins. Eventually iron is not going to be worth it to use, but you can still make stuff from it and then sell it. Make a little bit of a profit off of your iron goodies. Going to look at the painting on the wall here. Nice 2-star discovery for our return trip. Please give us the local specialty. Okay, you guys, I have been up way past the 30 minutes I was supposed to be up for this video, so that is going to be the end of the stream for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We found several classes as was our goal, including one of our key classes, which was the Swashbuckler, and we also found the Elementalist. So we will be able to work our way down the magic tree, and we had some adventures and some battles along the way, which was a lot of fun. And next episode, I'll kind of work between episodes so that we can afford a few ships, and then we'll try out naval battle in the quest to get higher rank with our kingdom. So for now, this has been JT with Legacy Art Games. If you enjoyed this video, well, I would very much appreciate it if you would help out our good cause, which is to support and send a positive message about disabled and chronically ill gamers by just hitting that like button, that thumbs up button. And if you enjoy this kind of content in general, if you enjoy seeing a variety of games which tend to have very big worlds, lots of content, and just something you can chill out to for a while, or as it turns out, 3 hours probably. um, then please hit that subscribe button as well. So, with that said, again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next episode. Have a good one.